People are making me angry. He's a coward. Your thoughts on Keemstar shouldn't have anything to do with it because no child deserves to be drawn like that ever. You coward. You're such a liar. You're such a liar. You're lying. Elvis the alien, everybody. Elvis the alien. I'm over everybody's when it comes to this Chris Tyson story. So when it comes to the actual Chris Tyson stuff, I'm going to let other people cover that. I'm not covering it. I am, however, covering this moron here. Elvis the alien. This dude, first of all, this video, he leaves Twitter after getting called out for communicating with Shadman and stuff like that on Twitter, right? He gets rid of his Twitter. He puts this, Twitter and Shadman, on his Elvis the Human channel, which only has 2.72K subscribers. It's not even a 3K subscriber channel. This has got to be one of the worst videos of 2024. Elvis the Alien is old school YouTube, like old school commentary community. He was around the time when Shadman drew Keemstar's daughter the way he did. Elvis the Alien was in the community. And the way he did this video, bruh, I was so angry. As a matter of fact, I was so angry that I put this comment here. You cannot tell me that you didn't know that Shadman drew Keemstar's 8-year-old daughter in the way that he did. You were in the community at the time, yet you sit here with your snide remarks about him and talk about the age gap between him and Brantley like it's an own. Shadman drew real girls, children, in manners that no child should be drawn, and you want to concentrate on Keem being a bad guy? Are you serious? And then I made an edit. And don't think we all didn't notice that you put this on your channel with less than 3K subs, you coward. He's a coward. And I don't care what anybody's got to say about it. He's a coward. So, we're going to watch this. People are making me angry. All right, let's go.
Why am I still getting hate?
You know that's a famous Keemstar line, right? That's a famous Keemstar line. Why am I still getting hate? He starts it out throwing shade at Keemstar. He starts it out throwing shade at Keemstar.
Okay, so this video is for the people from Twitter. If you aren't from Twitter, then this video might confuse you. I wrote some things down in a document, so if I'm reading, that's why. I just did that to make the video more concise. I tend to pause a lot when I'm just talking off the cuff, so yeah. So yes, I deleted Twitter. I did it because, frankly, I hate it.
He did it because he's a coward. That's why he did it. He did it because he ran. He ran. He couldn't handle it. He had no explanation.
The dogpiling was just a good reason for me to finally get rid of it. Not only was it a tool of procrastination for me, but it was also a mild addiction. So I'm happy to be rid of it. Twitter is a place where you will get dogpiled on by hundreds of people for a tweet you made 7 years ago. It's happened to me. It's happened to many other people. So I've just had enough of it. To give you an example of how insane people are over there, Critical, or Charlie, was briefly canceled because Twitter users weren't pleased with how long he took to respond to the Ava Chris Tyson situation.
Okay, I do agree with him on that. Y'all need to stop with that. Y'all seriously need to stop with that. The people who have nothing to do with the situation, they don't have to talk about it if they don't want to. It is not their responsibility to talk about it. And it's none of your business how long it takes them to talk about it. That's their channel, not yours. I am so sick of people trying to tell content creators what they can and can't talk about and when they talk about it. It is not your channel. Sit back and watch videos. That's what you do.
It didn't even involve him. They were just mad because he didn't respond. He didn't make a video immediately about it when he spoke about the situation on a different channel. It's just insane. People online are crazy. So I'm done giving them my energy past this video. It feels like someone is canceled every day on there, whether it's justified or not. There's a document listing every creator that has ever interacted with Shadman on Twitter.
Cope and Seed did that, and you know how many people they left out? That Cope and Seed thread had over, I think a little over 50 people on it. Do you know how many people they left out? Shadman back in the day was incredibly popular. But what's amazing is, and to me, the people I concentrate on, who still talked to Shadman after November of 2016? Do you know what happened in November of 2016? When Keemstar's 8-year-old daughter was drawn in a sexual manner. So that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see the people who were part of the commentary community. I wanted to see who still dealt with Shadman after November of 2016. Yes, iDubbbz and Anissa, I'm looking at you. Yes, Chris Raygun, I'm looking at you too. I'm looking at all three of y'all. Because you know damn well what he did because you were in the community when it happened. But it's Keemstar, so it doesn't matter. Your thoughts on Keemstar shouldn't have anything to do with it because no child deserves to be drawn like that ever. No child.
And it's seen as this huge sin now, like the Epstein tapes or something, when it's not comparable at all. You don't even have to be friends with the guy. Simply replying to his tweets at one point in a friendly way is enough for these people to bring out the guillotine.
Why would you act friendly in any way to a person that not only drew Keemstar's daughter like that, drew Lieutenant Corbus like that, I think like a month or two later when she was 11, and drew Daphne Keene, who by the way is in the new movie with Wolverine, okay? And she was like, I think 10 or 11 years old. Why on earth would you even talk to somebody like that? Why? There's no excuse for it.
Let me be clear, I was impulsive with my initial tweet when I defended myself. And in that tweet, I said that back then I wasn't aware of the full extent of Shadman's degeneracy.
You're a liar. You are such a liar. You are such a liar. You're a liar. You were in the commentary community at the time. You are a liar. November of 2016, he drew Keemstar's daughter. And you had to have known about it. Everybody in the commentary community back then knew about it. Everybody knew about it. And you were in the community, you dumbass. He is literally sitting here lying to his audience. He's lying to his audience.
When the truth is, I knew enough. I really didn't need confirmation back then, or hard proof that he was a pedo, or proof that he drew art for many other pedos, to find him worthy of serious scrutiny. I probably could have just guessed that by what I saw on Twitter.
Because of what you knew! But you know what? It was Keemstar. See, you know what else was happening at that time? Keemstar was in the middle of getting canceled at that time. So these degenerates were okay with Shadman drawing Keemstar's daughter. What did Keemstar's daughter do to you? What did that child do to you? I understand not liking her father, but what did that child do to you? Did that child deserve to get drawn like that? Did she?
And while a lot of his art was perfectly fine, some of his public art was definitely bad enough. Granted...
Bad enough? Bad enough? Are you kidding me? His Twitter was filled with lolly. His Twitter was filled with lolly. We're going to watch the video that Turkey Tom did like 4 years ago on Shadman. I was told it is the best definitive video on Shadman, and that's what we're watching after this, okay? Because it is amazing to me that these people were okay with this.
Mostly everyone liked him back then. It was an edgy time, and I fell victim to groupthink. I don't think that's a valid excuse, though. I felt like I had to act fast on Twitter the other day because this idiot put my logo directly next to Ava's on this image that showed creators affiliated with Shadman, as if my actions were anywhere near remotely comparable to hers.
Keemstar is pissed. Keemstar is pissed. Can you blame him for being pissed off? Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all now. Keemstar is a better person than me. He is a much better person than me. You know why? Because Keemstar didn't end up in prison. Because I would have ended up in prison if that was my child. I can tell y'all that right now. And I mean that wholeheartedly. He is a much better person than I am.
Text does not matter on Twitter. And it's scary. It's easy to feel like the world is ending when this sort of thing happens to you because you feel like you have so little control. And of course, it's Keemstar who made this so much worse. Really, Keemstar? The dude has more skeletons in his closet than mostly everyone on that Shadman list. The man is 42 years old, and he's dating a 23-year-old, while I've been happily married for 10 years to someone 1 year younger than me.
Really? You're really going the route of Keemstar dating someone 19 years younger than him? Really? Is that where we're going? When you were literally tweeting back at someone that drew children, real life children, in the way that he did? This is where you're going? You think that's an own? Are you serious? Keemstar may have skeletons in his closet, but you know what Keemstar doesn't do? He doesn't run. Just saying. He stands 10 toes down. He doesn't run. Where are you? You're on your less than 3K channel trying to explain why you got rid of your Twitter. And doing a bad job doing it.
Oh my god. When Keemstar was 19, his girlfriend was just being born. Like, what? Anyway, it's just madness. Basically, I panicked when I saw my brand getting so brazenly and carelessly shit on over on Twitter. And the tweet that I saw was blowing up, so I felt like I had to respond immediately. So I made a fatal error and typed out the first response that came to mind without thinking it through. Remember this, people. If you're defending yourself from something on Twitter, you better be damn sure that you thought long and hard about what you wrote. No matter how many people get the wrong idea about you in the meantime. This is an error I've made several times throughout my time on Twitter.
I don't feel bad for him. I don't feel bad for him. Because he should have disavowed Shadman for what he did to Keemstar's daughter. And then, consequently, the other two children, the other two real-life children that we know about, that Shadman drew. That's what he should have been doing. He should have been disavowing Shadman. Not talking nice to him under his tweets. Or maybe not even say anything at all and block the guy or ignore the guy or mute the guy. I don't feel sorry for Elvis the Alien. Because you can't tell me he didn't know. He was part of the community then. He was part of the commentary community.
So, I don't know. I just don't think Twitter is for me.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, I'm happy to be off there. That said, I have never commissioned anything from Shadman. All of my People Ruin Everything thumbnails that he drew were pre-existing.
But you still used his artwork on your videos. Guess what happens when you use somebody's artwork? It's a promotion. Unless you're shitting on the artwork. Okay? But if you're using their artwork on your thumbnail, that's a promotion. The way I look at it. Top Tomato made the Angry Xylie. Anybody ever ask me who made that Angry Xylie? I tell them Top Tomato. I'm promoting Top Tomato because I like their artwork. I really like their Angry Xylie that they drew for me. You put Shadman on your thumbnail. I don't feel sorry for you right now. You, sir, are not a victim.
They were art that were all of that stuff was art that was submitted to me, mostly by other people. Because I think he would every once in a while reply to my People Ruin Everything tweets, but I don't remember exactly. I don't know his real name, if it's Shadman or what. I don't know what he looks like. I know nothing about him.
You're such a liar. You're such a liar. You're lying. You are I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. You cannot tell me he didn't know anything about Shadman. You can't tell me he didn't know anything about Shadman. He was in the community at the time. It's ridiculous. Does everybody remember Colossal is Crazy's tweet? What did Colossal say? Colossal said that everybody liked Shadman. Everybody in the commentary community liked Shadman. And it was only Colossal and Keem for the longest time calling him out. You can't tell me Elvis the Alien didn't know anything about Shadman. He's lying to you. He literally thinks his audience is stupid. Elvis the alien, everybody. Elvis the alien.
I made a shitty tweet 7 years ago, basically defending his website being taken down. I defended his right to draw gross shit despite my personal...
You know why his website was taken down? Because the way he drew Daphne King. Daphne King. That's why his website got shut down. Because she got it shut down. Or her team got it shut down. You can't tell me he didn't know why. You cannot tell me he didn't know why. And let me tell you something, and I truly mean this in my heart. I do not believe those 3 girls were the only real 3 girls that he drew. You can't convince me they were the only 3. You cannot convince me of that. I'm sorry. You cannot.
Feelings about it. I obviously don't feel the same way today. I haven't felt that way in many years. I think if you draw stuff like that, you should be locked up. Back then, I was a dumb...
And you promoted his artwork! What? What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro.
Years. I think if you draw stuff like that, you should be locked up. Back then, I was a dumbass who thought freedom of speech and expression was precious and should be upheld despite mine or anyone else's feelings about someone's artwork. I don't believe that today.
So back then, you thought it was okay that Keemstar's daughter got drawn. Is that what you're saying? Because again, you can't tell me that you didn't know about that. You cannot tell me you didn't know about that. You can't tell me that you didn't know about Colossal was crazy going up there on the stream with Shadman and talking him out of I guess another drawing and taking the other one down. You can't tell me you didn't know about that. Colossal was a big figure back then in the commentary community. Keemstar was a big figure back then in the commentary community. You can't tell me you didn't know what was going on. You can't. I will not believe you at all. And the sad thing is a lot of your audience probably doesn't know the history. So you're taking them for being stupid. So anybody who doesn't know, Elvis the Alien was in the same community as Keemstar back in November of 2016. He was part of the community when Keemstar's daughter got drawn in a very bad manner, which no child deserves to get drawn like that, back in November of 2016. If you're a fan of Elvis the Alien, he's treating you like you were stupid in this video. I'm telling you now.
Especially in regards to Lolly. I think drawing any sort of minor in a sexual way is abhorrent. I thought the same way back then, but my principles were... I thought that's...
Yeah, they were because it was Keemstar. That's why they were because it was Keemstar. Be honest about the situation. Just have the balls. Grab your balls and be honest about the situation. Just say it. It was Keemstar, so I didn't care. Just say it. Be a man.
Since I was openly mocking his weird shit in my People Ruin Everything videos, that was proof enough that I didn't approve of his stuff. But I guess it wasn't. I obviously regret ever defending the takedown of his website. I've regretted it for years.
And the website was taken down in 2021. So he was defending Shadman in 2021. Remember, November of 2016. I think it was either 2020 or 2021 when that website went down. We're getting ready to find out for a year. But that was after November of 2016. After.
I have changed dramatically as a person since then, and I just don't have it in me to defend myself against hundreds of insane Twitter users anymore, which is why I left. Life is too short, and I'm too old at this point. I just can't give any more of my energy to this stuff. I have to accept that there are some idiots out there that will always have the wrong idea about me. I'm all out.
Idiots? How are they idiots? I believe Diorio has been calling you out since 2021 about your use of the Shadman art and defending his website. I believe Diorio's been calling you out for like 3 years. Idiots? Are you serious, idiots? Because Shadman's website went down after the girls were drawn. Matter of fact, his website went down because of one of the girls that was drawn. And we're the idiots for calling you out? We're the idiots. Bruh. He's a victim, y'all. Elvis the alien is a victim.
That there are some idiots out there that will always have the wrong idea about me. I'm all out of it is what it is, you know, I'm just done. Twitter is a breeding ground for hate, and I no longer wish to exist there. Much like Nafuckers, PewDiePie, and Lindsay Ellis, and many others, I won't be returning. Those are my final words.
I don't know what to say about that. I really don't know what to say about that. Did you see how he was coming after Keemstar about him dating Brantley? He thought coming after Keemstar for dating Brantley was going to be a hit. He thought that was going to be a hit. He really thought that was going to be a hit. He done lost his mind. He has completely lost his mind. Says the guy who threw Zaptai under the bus because of Twitter hate. Yeah, there's a long history with Elvis the alien that I didn't know until one night in a voice call. Who was it? It was a bunch of people in there, and they were telling me more about Elvis the alien, and I was like, wow. Wow. Oh, and he should be getting obliterated. This one right here, I liked off bat. Guys, look at Keemstar and, well, they said Brandy, but it's Brantley. Brantley's age gap. My wife and I only have 1 year age gap. I have nothing to hide. Exactly. Matter of fact, I think yeah, utterly ridiculous. Yep. Yeah, he's getting obliterated. Oh, there's Cabos. This response is absolutely atrocious. Look, guys, my age gap is lower than Keem's relationship. Like, what the fuck is that weird deflection? You clearly were in the wrong, and Keem being upset about his daughter getting drawn in an atrocious way is more than justified. Zero accountability taken here, and just some really odd statements. Real bad. True, Cabos. True. No lies detected. No lies detected. If you're a fan of Elvis the alien, he's treating you like you were stupid in this video.